All right, we're back. Season 3 of the game plan. Season 7 of Driveway League.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just really weird to think about. 7 straight years of this, but here with the 2 hosts this year, Joe and Gabe will be joining me. We will be having a guest on every week, hopefully someone who performs very well in the game before, to give their intake with us. We're going to hop right into things. Power rankings. I know you guys have all been wanting these. And this is going to take some thinking, though.
I already dropped my teaser for the bottom 4.
Yeah, you got a good teaser. So let's hear those again. Joe did already send us his teaser. He's going to rattle those off again when he gets there. So I dropped the
teaser. I put Flanny at 8, Kaz at 7, Mo at 6, and Shannon at 5. That's my teaser.
All right, so you said Flanny at 8.
Yep. And as we talk, like I can explain more. I can start if you want.
Yeah, this is gonna be really kind of like a rough because we barely even know the teams right now.
Right. So I'm gonna say Team Flanny is back for a 3rd year.
Is it 3 years in a row with the same team?
I think
or 2?
So. It might be 2.
No, because he had Jake one year. He had Jake 1 year.
But
so running it back for the 2nd straight year.
2nd straight, 3rd total.
It's Flanny,
Bodie,
Kurt, and Cruiser.
And it seems to get worse every year.
Cruiser about to get dunked on first
We'll
game.
see how Flanny is.
Cruiser said he's coming for that starting role.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But Kurt's a hustle guy.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt will punch the pavement.
Kurt's always a sleeper in the draft.
Yeah.
You know what you're going to get out of him.
He doesn't provide much offense. He's got a nasty reverse layup, though.
Yeah. Yep.
But then Bodie, it depends on what Bodie you get.
So, yeah. I'd get behind Flanny at 8 for now.
Yeah, I think with how competitive the teams are this year, it's very tough. It's very tough to do this.
He was like almost last year, so it's not crazy.
And you got guys this year that are subs that were starters last year. So it's like the league, it's gonna change. I feel like it's gonna be even more competitive this year with looking off the teams that we're seeing here.
Yeah.
7, I could agree that my team could be around that ranking. Just because I've never been teammates with any of these guys before in Driveway League. So it'll be interesting to see how it works out. I know Brian is someone who's been on Rob's team like every single year. So I'm excited to play with Brian. I like Jamal. I haven't ever seen him hoop really personally, but I know I've seen him in the gym a lot. Dude's strong. He's a big body.
Low key though, he was getting to it last year.
Yeah.
He would sub in for.
I don't think
he would get to it. I don't think
I was there for many of those.
Yep.
You
have a solid team.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Very
for my
solid team.
Yeah,
I'm excited for my team.
I'm gonna have to agree though at 7, just because I haven't seen you guys play, and I feel like it all depends on like if you and Brian have like a mentality to want to win.
Yeah, and
like Brian, you know how Brian is.
Yeah,
like he'll go out there and get like a quiet 40.
Yeah,
and then,
if Brian, I like Brian's shot making ability. And then we also have Jack, and we have like size no matter what. I feel like in case one of us is out, so I'm pretty confident in my team, and hopefully we rise up.
Y'all got brothers on your team.
Yeah. It's the year of the brothers.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do have some brother teams. We have some brothers on these same teams. Who do you say was 6?
6, I put Team Glizzy.
Team Glizzy. Team Glizzy.
However,
that's with Novak, right?
Yes.
Yeah, John Novak. Yo, they have no sub.
John Novak. They do have a sub.
Pick Johnny. They picked Johnny.
Oh yeah, Johnny.
I just haven't updated that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Novak's a great shot blocker.
Mo's coming off a 1 year.
Mo's coming off a 1 year, absence.
Yeah.
He's on his Jordan shit. And Jaheim can score anytime he wants.
It depends on what time he wakes up that day.
Yeah.
If he's showing up in his pajama pants, then I don't know. But I think that Jack could be a really good player, honestly, because I know I was considering him with the 3rd pick. So I like the way he plays defense. He could score when he wants to. He's very athletic. And then you got Novak, who provides length at the rim.
Yep.
Not the most athletic kid, but
happens to the best of us.
Yeah, we did see Novak. I'm sorry for saying this, Mo, but block Mo like 6 times in a row in that playoff game. Yeah. And
now they're teammates.
Yeah, now they're teammates, so it's come full circle.
Yeah. Well, he said at the gym that was the reason why he picked him up. So
yeah,
that's fair.
All right, so Novak's performance got him drafted.
Game.
He got him drafted.
What was that? 6 you guys said?
Yeah, what you got for 5?
six.
What's that?
Do you agree?
No.
No?
I think I'm gonna have to. This might be like a hot take, maybe. This might.
I
bite me
do
in the
think they
ass.
could be better than that.
I think they could be better than.
I think they could be
better
pretty
than
good.
I
6.
think I'm gonna have to put Rob at 6, just
That's
because
you.
like Matt
Me,
is
Chung,
yeah,
and Rob.
Yeah,
Okay.
Matt's pretty good.
Yeah.
Joe's solid. Rob is also, you know what he does, like he goes out and plays both sides.
Yeah.
I just think that there's better second options now where he can't like for sure get a bucket. You know what I'm saying?
I want to.
Like I feel like Matt, like my second is Will.
Yeah.
Will's clamping that. I'm sorry, he's clamping that. Like he might, he obviously like Bodie and him are a good matchup. Tassie and him good matchup.
Yeah.
I just think like it's all about what he does on the offense side. Like
I could also.
I think
kinda,
it depends on the matchups, though.
that's
you
what
bring
I'm
up
saying.
because you bring up your team. If you guard Rob, well, I mean, I guess I said the same thing last year. Yaney's got a quick hand.
Yeah, he is a quick hand. It's just like I don't know. Just it's all about if Matt wants to go out and win too. Because I mean, from what I've seen from the past few years in Driveway League, like you're not seeing a winning Matt. But maybe this is different, seeing him as a second option instead of a captain. Cause
I do want to add on to that.
I give him the benefit of the doubt for that.
But I'm gonna say, I low key don't want to put Rob this far down because Rob's always a killer.
He is. It's just like just
I feel
from
like
my
Rob
point of view,
is
like
we'll talk about it later. Rob is at least at absolutely lowest top 4.
Rob is.
You could argue top 3. I think he's top 3.
Dude is just impossible to guard. Elevates so high on his jumpers, it's impossible to get a contest. Right. It's just I think it really depends on how you and Chung are like how the role players kind of play out and help him.
You guys have a solid sub though.
Yeah.
I've had DOB as a
DOB's
sub, and
a
he
hustle
goes
player.
out. Yeah, he
Hustle
goes
player.
out and like plays defense. So
That's good.
yeah.
You had Team Shannon at 5 or no?
Team Shannon at 5. However, I could also see Shannon at 6 and Mo at 5. I could kind of play around with those. Obviously, again, this is just for now. This could blow up next week.
Mm-hmm.
So Mike is dominant. Tassie is probably one of, if not the smartest basketball players in this league.
Mm-hmm.
He is a great teammate to have. And there was one game last year we didn't have Steve, and I think Toppy had Toppy. I think
Tassie had 70?
I think Tassie had like 70 or something. He was going crazy.
He went crazy.
It's like I could honestly, I want to rank Mike's team higher. Honestly, I just am struggling on who to pick at 5 though.
I'm gonna have to put I'm going to have to put Mo's team at 5.
Yeah, I think Gabe flipped my mind on that last.
I think because this is going to be Mo's first year being the first option.
Yeah.
Literally complete first option. His second is Ja, which is a good second. That's a good second.
Yep.
He has Novak for defense, but it's also like how they mesh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are they going to play good together?
Right.
To be honest, they don't really have a facilitator or anyone like, I don't know. I just don't think they're all swinging besides Novak. Ja's going to go get his. Mo's going to go get his.
Yeah.
It's just all about if they can find a facilitator, find that chemistry within themselves. But I'm going to have to go them as 5.
I could get behind that now that we've explained it more. So at
you put
4, I'm going to go you guys at 6 now. I'm going to go Mo at 5, and then I'm going to go Shannon at 4. I'm going to go Shannon at 4.
Don't get it twisted though, because Mo's gonna go out and get 50.
Yeah.
He's gonna go out and do his thing.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he could do it on fucking Drive the League.
Yeah.
And I'm moving. I know Joe originally had Team Shannon at 5. I'm saying 4 for my opinion because I think that Mike will thrive in the kind of offense that Tassie brings, because Tassie is a problem himself. And I think that Mike will be able to play a lot of off ball, and I think it'll help.
He's been missing for like a very long time.
I think it'll help benefit his game a lot.
Yeah.
So
he could just get to his spots instead of having to dribble to get to his spots.
They also can't really double too hard with Tommy because like Tommy's capable of shooting.
Knockdown.
Tommy's capable of shooting pretty good.
They have a fire for it.
Yeah,
too.
they have Brett too.
Brett go out and get fucking 3 steals in 2 minutes, buddy. Like.
Yeah. So, I think Team Shannon's pretty good, honestly. That's going to be a tough team throughout the whole season.
Yeah. So, I had my team at 4. I had Team Howard at 4. So, I think we're kind of seeing right now there's a top tier, there's a middle tier, and then there's a tier that's still a little bit unknown and behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That middle tier right now is kind of very interchangeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we say this every year, too, because this is just preseason rankings, so we have no idea how these teams
But it's
are
always
play.
fun to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree, though. Mike's team at 4.
Yeah, like, we could look like complete idiots after this week.
Yep.
For 3, I'm going to have to go Steve. Just because, I don't know.
Yep.
Steve and Tassie was so deadly. So for him to match up, like, with his brother, I don't know. I haven't seen his brother play like that. I just know he's tall. He's tall, yeah.
Steve's consistently in, like, the MVP talks, too, every year.
Consistently?
Yeah, Steve.
He won.
I think he's won the last 2.
I have no idea who's won the last couple years.
No, last year I think it was Josh.
Last year was Steve for sure. I think the year before that was Josh.
Yeah.
It might have been Josh.
Yeah, I have no idea who won the last couple years. But yeah, so like I said, though, Steve's always in it, whether he's winning it or coming in top 3.
Yeah. He always does his thing. So I know Steve can carry a team. Like, no matter who's on his team, he's going to go out and carry them. Like, Nico's also tall.
Lanky.
They have a huge team.
They have a really
huge team. Yeah.
I think the question comes in for this team is their shooting and like how well will
Mike and Nico going to be able to shoot?
Like I don't know.
Like
if Steve will go out and shoot.
If people could just lay off one of them and double Steve, I think it'll be a difficult or like a more challenging problem for them to try to fix. So yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how that team plays out this year.
Yeah.
So who do we have left? Madonna and who?
Me. So I was different. Right? I have Madonna at 3.
Okay.
What's the reasoning?
My reasoning is we know Madonna is going to clamp up your number 1 and probably put at least 60 on his head.
Yeah, for sure.
He now has his number 2 option in Tyler, but as a 3, which is a huge improvement. But then the wild card is Kaheem. I personally don't think Kaheem's going to fit into Madonna's defensive scheme.
It's just not the playing style.
It's not the right style.
I was honestly surprised when I saw Madonna pick Ka, just because... I don't know if it was because he was on Team Chung, but he just seemed to not try a lot most of the game.
But I mean, I don't know. I have to give him the benefit of the doubt on that because like when your captain doesn't want to try, like you really don't want to play.
And
like
I gotta say, when Ka's trying, he's a very good player.
Yeah, he plays defense. He's a big body. Yeah. He can sometimes shoot.
Yeah,
but
always seems to get hurt.
Yeah,
is another thing.
He's injury prone, but also it's also the fact like. Do I want to exert more energy now that my captain doesn't want to play?
Yeah.
Like it just comes down to that. So I'm sure he'll want to play when he sees that he's winning games.
Right, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. So
then 2.
I'm gonna say at 2. I'm gonna go. Wait, what's Cosmic's team? Gabe, Will, Yanni,
and Bugley.
I'm gonna go at 2. Madonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Josh too.
And
so I have Steve.
Madonna always proves me wrong in these power rankings.
Yep.
But I don't know. It's kind of. I'll talk about Madonna and Gabe's team at the same time. Now that we know I'm going to put Gabe's team number 1, I just think that Gabe and Will. We've seen them play together. We know they play very well together, and I think that from a person who's played with Yanni multiple years, that Yanni adds a pretty good shooting ability. You know, he's got some handles. I think that team's going to work out pretty well together.
I like that he has like basketball experience, and I know that he can go get himself a bucket while also distribute.
Like Gabe's team, Gabe's team has 4 people who like play ball, who can hoop. When you look at Madonna's team, he's got Tyler, who is obviously a really good Driveway League player, great defensive player, but never played like organized basketball in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a knock to Tyler's. It's not a knock to Tyler's game, but. And
he's adapted well in this.
Yeah, Tyler's a really good player.
I also think they have a good 4th. Like, I mean,
Ski. Ski will come in and he'll definitely be all for that defensive mentality.
He's a good 4th. Last year when he was subbing for who was it? Levis's team, right? Yeah. Every single time he went in, he was scoring like either the second most or the first most. Like he came in and dropped. I think it was like 24 or something, like on good shooting.
Yeah,
like that's good. So I think he can go out and do his thing. I definitely think he can fit into Josh's playing style for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do you?
I'm gonna have to put myself at number 1 too.
I have Steve at 2.
No, I thought you had Steve at. Or who do you put at 3?
No, he put Josh at 3.
Madonna.
Okay. Then I put Steve at 2 and Gabe at 1.
Okay.
I think Steve, depending on how his other 2 play, could easily jump to 1.
Yeah.
personally, we've seen Gabe and Will play together.
Yeah.
Dominant team, don't get me wrong, but
very athletic team.
It all comes down to matchups. Pick back up.
All right, camera cut out, but I think we were talking about matchups when it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were just talking about we've seen Will play, and it comes down to matchups. He's been a very good second option, but I wouldn't necessarily describe him as like an X factor. Mm-hmm. Is kind of what I was getting at.
I feel like it just comes down to Will like wanting to go out there and try 100%. Yeah. I like having Will on my team just because of the fact that he can go out there and guard the number one option on the other team, and it gives me like a moment to breathe and stuff.
Yeah.
Which like when I was playing with Mo, like we didn't really have that. Mo wasn't an excellent defender. Like that's not the type of player he is. He's not a hustle player.
Quarters and just
with scoring, but that's the reason why our games are so high.
That's fair.
We're scoring 130 plus every game, and everybody else is scoring 100 points every single game.
Yeah. Like, except for Team Levis.
Except for Team Levis, but you know how their situation went, their ass. But
Gabe got him out the league.
Yeah, literally.
But also, if that is the reason and you felt neffed by that, like the whole season last year, like bro, this is Driveway League. It's literally a joke. Like it's okay. You can like
it's all fun.
Yeah, you don't have to take it personal, bro. Levis, you're cool. I don't know the rest of your team though. Oh, Yaney, of course, because he's
your
on my
teammate
team.
now.
Yeah, but yeah, and then Yaney as my third option. Like he has basketball IQ. Yeah, he's played organized basketball before.
He can go get a bucket.
He can go get a bucket. He can facilitate. run the actual
shots.
Pick and roll and have an IQ off of it. Yeah. Like he could go. He has quick hands on defense. Like I've been guarded by Yaney before. He's probably picked my pocket like once or twice. Like,
he's got a nice layup package too. I gotta say.
He does.
Yeah.
He knows how to finish around the rim for someone who's a little bit smaller than most other people in the league.
And then Bugler as my sub.
We already know about Bugler.
That's your
I already know what he did yesterday.
He's a sniper.
Yo, he low key like he's one of my X factors. Like he could come in and hit some threes for sure.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah.
All right. So I think that concludes power rankings for the preseason. We will now be moving on to, as always, our weekly matchup predictions, which we do every week. First game, granted if the weather holds off this weekend.
Yo, actually. There's no rain on Sunday now.
No rain on Sunday now?
As you talk,
breaking news from co-weatherman Gabe.
I had to bust your balls for saying that yesterday.
Nah.
We're looking good Sunday. We're looking good.
Let's go.
All right, now we just got to have lines on the court.
All right.
I'll try my best.
Novak can get those up.
Yeah,
Novak, come to my house and put lines on the court.
When you see this tomorrow when it goes up on Friday, go to Joe's house.
Yeah, he'll do his thing over there. Get some shots up while he's at it.
So weekly matchup predictions. First game of the day at 1 o'clock is Steve versus Kaz. You guys talk about this first. Curious to hear your
interesting week because I will
say Steve will not be playing, I believe.
Yeah.
If this game happens at 1 on Sunday, so go for it.
Which no one even knows the inside to why or
I don't know why.
No one knows why. No one knows why Steve
is just not showing up.
He's probably
going to the beach.
He's probably going to the beach, bro. Bro's like, nah, I need the game at 3 or 4 so I can get some sun. Nah. I'm going to have to go Cavs, obviously, because Steve isn't playing.
Yeah.
Like, I think it would be an interesting matchup even if he was playing.
Yeah. Did we ever decide who his sub was since Dylan Gaz got hurt or not?
I sent a text to the captains.
Yeah.
However, I don't think anybody responded.
I don't think we came to a conclusion. No.
I feel like that the people who didn't respond just didn't care. So I feel like most people don't really care who his sub is.
But no matter what, Steve, you got Gaffney up in your
ready to go.
Yeah, your corner. So
yeah, you never know. If you ever need you never need one.
But yeah, I'm obviously gonna take my team, and it's if Steve was there, it's a completely different ball game. But I think that with no real scoring threat, I guess you could say.
Who's gonna score, Nico?
Yeah.
I'm not saying he won't, but he's not Steve.
Yeah. And
Nico, you gotta go off for 50 now.
I'm honest.
Those are the expectations, bro.
Yep.
I'm just glad this game doesn't have to be canceled because I'd much rather play than take a forfeit.
Yeah.
I think this would be
especially
good.
opening week.
I think this would be good for your team just because
get
this is
into
your first.
things.
Yeah, this is your first time coming back as a captain. You have your own team. Like, you guys need to find your chemistry and stuff.
Yeah, we've never played together before.
I don't think it'll be an easy game because I feel like that's disrespectful. But
they're still gonna be good on defense.
Yeah. You're gonna find your chemistry eventually.
Yeah, it'll be a good, hopefully, game to get to know each other's strengths on offense, weaknesses. So I'm excited for the game.
Or if just everybody's absolute
dog shit
first week. It's so funny to look at the shooting percentage the first week.
Yeah, I think that's how it was last year when we got the new rim.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything else you want to say about that game?
I agree with that. Without Steve, it's tough to take his team, so I'll go Kaz.
Yeah. All right, so Team Kaz across the board. Game 2, which is at 2 o'clock.
This is a good game.
Ooh.
This is a good game.
Potential game of the week, Madano versus Cosme.
I feel like these last 3 years I've gotten such good first week matchups.
Yeah.
Last year was
That's
Steve.
prime time.
Maybe
right
the
there.
scheduler just does it on purpose.
That's prime time.
I like it. It gives me a wake up call. Go out and do your thing type shit. Cause I'm gonna go out and get mine, Josh, for sure.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna go out and get yours,
do the same
but
thing.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna get mine. I think Will's gonna do a good job. I'm not gonna say the defensive scheme we have because, frankly, that's none of your business or nothing like that. So. Just know we have a plan for them.
So here's my take on this game. I think you and Madano are obviously going to do your things.
We always do. Every
I
single
think
year we go.
Tyler's probably going to be on Will, I would think.
Yeah.
However,
assume that Tyler's on Will.
I think Will plays so strong. And in real life basketball, if you could take a charge every day, you every time he takes the hoop, you could. But in the driver league,
there's none.
You're just getting bodied.
It's grown man ball.
I think Tyler struggled with that, I believe, last year.
Yeah, last year Will caught him in a poster 4 or 5 times. So I definitely think
it could come down to that. Maybe they switch Ka into him though, a bigger body.
Yeah,
and then maybe have Tyler help or just stay on Yaney because he's a good shooter.
I like that though. Every year the thing is, every year is I face Josh. He always sends a double. He'll send a double. He'll guard me up top, and then when I get within the perimeter, he'll send a double. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see that this year.
Yeah.
Because I have Yaney.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard to do this year.
I think Will will have a better shooting performance this year on 3 just because he hasn't this is his second season. He has experience now. And he's also been telling me he's getting shots up, so.
Yeah. So I know you got Team Cosme.
I have to, yeah.
I know you do. I think I'm going to go Team Cosme as well. Just because I think it's a battle of those second options, and I definitely think it's going to be a close game, but I know, like Gabe said, him and Madonna are each going to get their own. It's just going to be a matter of who plays better as your second or third options.
Who wants it more, honestly?
Madonna's going to take this one personal.
Yeah.
But I'm also going Team Cosme.
This is exactly what Madonna would want, though.
But this is true.
This is what he wants.
He
wants
a good
that underdog shit. So.
Yeah.
He's gonna be. I'm seeing him in an hour or two, so it's gonna be, it's gonna be nice. I'll tell him that I said.
Yeah,
this.
you give him the little preview.
Yeah.
Next game, 3 o'clock.
Team Glizzy.
This is also gonna be such a fun game to watch.
It's gonna be hilarious.
As I said with
First
Dylan,
Flanny, by the way.
yeah, versus Flanny. But as I said with Dylan's team, this is gonna be his first time coming as a captain.
Yep.
He's gonna get his team right. Find the dynamics, see what's good and stuff. Cause Mo and Ja, I don't know. That's just it could go good or bad. I could be where they have a good duo.
Yeah.
They take turns scoring and stuff, or they just have good chemistry maybe on passes. Cause Mo can sometimes find the dimes. I'm not gonna lie. He can go out there and find it.
I think that Mo versus Flanny is gonna be a fun matchup to see 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're both. They're kind of similar in they're lengthy, they can get to the hoop. I think that'll be a very fun matchup to watch.
The question is going to be, how in shape is Flanny going to be?
Yeah, and how much did he drink the night before?
How much did he drink the night before?
He's
Especially
playing
on
at 3
Sunday.
o'clock, though, so...
Yeah, he's got time.
He's got some time. But, I mean...
Flanny, they're running it back. Team Glizzy is him, John, and Novak.
And John...
I'm gonna get the ball rolling. I'm taking Team Flanny here.
Really?
I'm gonna take maybe a sleeper, but I think Bodie is gonna shoot at the quantities that he does. He's bound to make a good amount of them. And to me, I see the only shooter on Mo's team is Mo. And I don't know. I don't know if they'll be able to keep up with a potentially high-scoring Team Flanny.
Flanny definitely goes and get his shots up for sure. He'll shoot like what? He had highest attempted
80
last
times,
year.
like 70 to 80
yeah.
times.
So I mean, eventually you're gonna go out and get your 60 with those amount of shots. Hopefully.
So where are you going? You want me to go?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm
Convince
gonna go.
me.
I'm gonna go Team Glizzy.
Oh,
I'm going Team Glizzy. I'm excited to see Mo back in the league, and I think I think that his team is gonna be surprisingly very good defensively, and I think that they'll be able to contest a lot of shots.
can see that.
I think they'll be able to contest a lot of shots, and I know Flanny is very good at making most of those contested shots, but I definitely see this being a close game as well. But for the record, I will say Team Glizzy.
Yeah, to touch back on what Joe said, I feel like it all does come down to, or not all of it, but definitely a part of it comes down to Bodie and if he can make his shots. Because I know he was in
when
like
Bodie's on, he's on.
He was in a shooting drought last year. I would say he wasn't really hitting like that. He was missing a lot of shots.
Yeah,
he would get like tired and stuff, not like before the game would end. So. I feel like it does come down to stamina and shape and like stuff like that, but I think Ja could definitely defend either Flanny or
Ja's a very good defender.
Bodie though.
Yeah,
he's a physical defender. Like he'll get in your face and stuff.
Yep.
Don't piss him off either. I feel like he gets better when you piss him off.
He does.
Yeah,
he does.
Takes it personally.
And then Novak could also be an X factor.
Yeah,
he can really protect the paint.
That
which I mean.
through.
We do meme on Novak a lot, but in all seriousness, he's a decent player in Driveway League. Like he could do his thing in Driveway League.
Yeah, and I think that'll be an interesting matchup. Him and Kurt. I mean, obviously Mike has the advantage, but Kurt's a dog out there.
Yeah,
I think that Mike could leave Kurt like on the 3-point line because I mean Kurt shot 16% from 3 last year. Like it was like the worst percentage, right, or something like that. Yeah. So. I mean, when stuff like that happens, you can afford it. Like,
So
I'm gonna have to go. Mo's team.
All right.
I feel like I convinced myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two for Mo, 1 for Flanny.
Don't let me down, Flanny.
All right. Last game of the day, prime time. Howard versus Shannon at 4 p.m.
I feel like this could also be a very, very good matchup.
Yeah.
Like, definitely if Mike can find his game early in the season, it'll help all throughout it. So. Tassie is definitely a difference maker on that team, as you said before. It's going to be like one of the most high IQ players he's played with.
I feel like
you played with him a couple years ago, though, right?
Who? Tassie or
Mike?
I played with Mike a couple times. I haven't played with Tassie.
No. Mike and Tassie were together.
Oh, together.
But that was before in the league where, I don't know, Mike's just a unit now. So, and Tassie's been in the gym too. So,
like I mentioned earlier, I think that Mike's game is going to really thrive off Tassie this year.
I'd agree. I feel like he elevates a lot of his teammates.
That's a great pick for Mike Shannon at number 1 there.
Yeah, Tommy's a knockdown too. So.
Yeah,
and then
Michael Shannon teaming back up with someone he traded last year.
Yeah. You got Rob's team though. Rob's team is good too. You got Rob.
I
mean, he said what he can do. He can go out there and literally, he's just a shot maker.
And then
Matt,
tough.
He's now got a captain who's someone who was a captain the last 5 seasons or so.
Yeah, no matter what, like Matt does have IQ. He can pass the rock like extremely well.
I think he's in another similar to Tassie and Mike.
Yeah.
I think this is a great situation for Chung.
Yeah.
I think it all just depends on how he wants to play, but I think he'll be excited about this year because he's not a captain.
Yeah, as a captain, he was always. I feel like he felt the pressure of like having to do a lot for the team. I think he will thrive in that second option role.
Yeah. He's dealt with a couple injuries too, so I mean he's not as explosive as he was before.
Yeah.
And hey, I can sit my big ass wherever I want.
If
those two want to run pick and roll, that's fine.
If
I run pick and roll, that's cool too. Like
you also got Joe down low, like. Joe's also a unit. He's going out and grabbing boards. He's definitely D'ing up Tommy, I'm going to have to say.
I still can't really jump. I can jump a little more, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, but it's getting there.
That's baby Shaq.
I mean, shit, he was dunking last year. You were dunking last year.
He was dunking last year.
So, I mean, I'm excited to see what happens this year.
Yeah.
Also, you guys have a good sub. I don't think y'all will need it, but he's going out there and getting some hustle plays. So
You're going who? Your team, I assume?
I want to take my team, yeah. I think it's going to be a good game. But I'm taking Team Howard.
Okay, I'm gonna take Team Shannon in this instance. I feel like
we have to talk matchups though too. Is Tassie going to be guarding Rob or is Tassie going to be guarding Matt? Is Mike guarding Rob or Matt?
I feel like all I've had to say today about
I don't even know.
Who knows if he's even going to have to guard you because you're just going to be too much for Tommy down low maybe. I don't know.
I just have found myself saying a lot of positives about Team Shannon today.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I really like their
true.
team, so I'm gonna go with Team Shannon in this matchup. I feel like Tassie. So we got to think here that Mike. Yeah, it's a matchup game. I don't think you guys match up that well with them, honestly. So that's my reasoning. Just matchup differences. So I like Team Shannon in that.
I'm kind of 50-50 just because of the matchups because their second options are a similar type of player. First option, obviously, I'm going to give the I don't know, just the upper hand to Rob.
Rob, yeah.
He's more of a basketball player, obviously. And then Joe, I just think he's gonna shit on Tommy. Joe was hitting last year too from 3. Definitely showed a different side of his game from what we're used to.
For no reason.
He's also
because you're over here hitting spot up threes every single, and people were kicking. Your teammates obviously were kicking out. Both Steve and Tassie were facilitators, and you were hitting threes and stuff, making your layups. I don't know.
The post 3-point celebrations are always fire too. So hopefully,
gotta keep it going.
Hopefully we see those this year.
I might have to go Rob's team. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I might have to go Rob's team on that.
All right. So 2 for Rob.
All depends on matchups.
1 Shannon. All right.
I want to add something, not content based, but I think for the records we should keep track of everything. Put it on the screen and say, Gabe's 4-0.
Like what NBA team.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Keeping up with us.
Yeah. They got Charles Barkley on. They keep track of his stuff. Yeah, I see that.
Nah, we should do that. We should do that.
All right,
that's a good idea. That's another
that.
segment we could do.
Yeah.
Just a little mini one though.
Yeah, we could talk about that while we're talking about our weekly matchup predictions.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so unless you guys have anything to say, that concludes the weekly matchup prediction section.
Yeah. We can roll right into Game of the Week.
Yeah,
Game of the week. It's a no-brainer for me, at least.
Gotta be.
He already knows what I'm saying.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yep.
Josh, I'm expecting a battle, bro. You don't come out here sad as hell. Because I know sometimes it takes him a few weeks to get his shot going and stuff. So.
Yeah.
You better come out spraying.
I really
have to cook them.
With this game being on the schedule this week, I don't think any other game really stands a chance of being the game of the week.
Yeah.
This is what we're all looking forward to seeing.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be a battle. We already talked about it a lot when we went over the game predictions, but yeah, should be a good one, so don't miss it. So, awards for this season. So we'll have MVP, we'll have Depoy, we'll have...
I want to do an Opoy, personally.
Like the NFL.
That would be cool, yeah.
Like the NFL.
That'll be cool.
There's no rookies this year, right?
There's 2. So what I was
I don't
thinking
know if
is,
we should do a rookie of the year.
I don't think we'll do rookie of the year, but we could do I don't want to say third man, but
I like that
equivalent.
Though.
Yeah.
Because I like saying fourth man of the year, who's the best sub.
Sub of the year, yeah.
But we could possibly find a different name, but I think something like that would be cool.
So
yeah.
What do we have so far? We have MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Depoy, your sub / third Player of the Year. I'm trying to think.
I feel like we're just
we're definitely missing something.
No, I'm saying I think we're just
that's true.
the second options.
Yeah.
Should we do a first, second, third
role player of the year?
At this point, some of the teams are so well balanced that we don't even know who's the third pick.
Yeah,
third pick or second pick.
Role player of the year. I don't know. We might be missing some easy awards.
Yeah.
Off the top of the head. So, as always, let us know if you want to see certain awards be given out.
Yeah.
We're open to a lot of suggestions. So, yeah. Anything else?
There's only 2 that technically have trophies, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have to let. We didn't finish the year last year, did we? That wasn't my fault. I went to camp. I said, if you guys want to push this off, I ain't doing this shit.
Yep.
But.
So yeah, leave comments down below of any awards you want to see if we missed some, which we probably did.
Do you want to run into predictions?
Predictions? Oh, right.
For the bigger ones?
Yeah, let's talk about predictions for
obviously
MVP,
extremely
Depoy,
early,
yeah.
MVP, Depoy, and what else we want to talk about for predictions? Offensive Player of the Year, maybe?
We'll talk about those 3.
Those 3? So
Let's
MVP.
start off.
You want to give like
MVP?
3 options for each, or no?
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. What do you want to do? MVP?
I was
Let's
gonna say
throw
MVP
MVP
last. Yeah.
Last? Okay.
So let's start
start
offensive. I
Yeah.
think is like
offensive.
one of the easier ones. I know
I already have my
you're
pick.
gonna have Cosme.
I'm gonna have Rob.
You're gonna have Rob. You're gonna sneaky have Steve,
Yeah.
and you're gonna have Madonna.
Yep.
So that's 4. But
Yeah. I could get behind those all.
I
of
can't.
those-
I can't put Flanny as offensive player of the year no more. I'm sorry. I can't.
I feel like because
I can't have him up there.
efficiency-wise,
Yeah, it's just efficiency. Like,
I
don't
think
know.
that those 4 players you just named those probably would have been my 4. So
Yeah.
I think that's a good list to go off of. Yeah, I don't know who I would pick out of that group right now.
My guess early on is gonna be Steve
Yeah.
because we don't know how much his other options are gonna be scoring.
Yeah, so he might have
Will's
to do
gonna
it
take
all.
a load off of you.
Yeah.
Nice. And then,
Hey yo.
and then,
Hey yo.
and then Yaney.
Pause.
And then
Hold on.
you know, Rob's gonna do his thing.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I'm
not gonna pick myself. But I'm gonna have to say Josh.
And Josh, fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Josh for offensive player of the year. He could just really do it all. He's like,
Yeah.
he's not as strong as you think he would be, like in the paint,
He
but he goes
plays
up strong. Yeah,
He
like,
plays strong.
He plays very strong.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Physical,
he shoots the 3
physical
ball
player.
extremely well for how much he shoots them. Like, I'm sure if anybody else was getting like 30, 40 threes a game,
Yeah.
they're probably not making as much as Josh does.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to put him as my offensive player of the year prediction.
First name that came to my head was Rob. So I just Rob's a bucket.
I
Yeah.
like that.
So I just
Plus, his game is just nice to watch.
It's so smooth.
Yeah.
It looks effortless half the time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I got Rob for offensive player of the year in my books. Depoy.
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 I
I'm
think
gonna have to say Josh.
your 3 are
Yeah.
gonna be Josh,
Josh,
Steve,
Steve.
and Novak.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Josh again. Like, he won it last year and the year before that.
I think.
Because he was
Like I said,
averaging-
I don't remember
averaging
any
like
of these
He
awards.
was averaging like a block and a half, and then
I'm
like
pretty
3
sure
or 4
Steve
steals.
had like 4 or 5 steals a game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Steve
that was
had a
him who had it?
crazy defensive year last year.
Oh, so maybe he won it
So-
last year, and then Josh won it the year before.
I think so.
Yeah.
But then the hard part with Josh is if you could track like
How many points
he
people,
lets
yeah.
up, he would lead the
Yeah,
league.
he would lead by a lot.
As in he allows the least amount of points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. His plus minus is definitely insane.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go Josh though. Just based off that. Like, I know we don't keep track of that,
Yeah.
but everybody knows.
I agree.
Yeah, I'll go Josh as well. I think that Josh is gonna win. Yeah, I get behind that because just like we're saying, like he does things that don't show up in the stat sheet. Like even if he's not getting blocks, he's not getting steals, he's always contesting shots.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think that's something we'll have to put into like our consideration this year when deciding those things.
Yeah. Efficiency rating. Like
Yeah.
Opponent
Yeah.
efficiency rating type shit.
Yeah. MVP.
There was
I
3.
thought we were missing another award.
I think we were just talking about those 3.
Oh,
we were
okay,
gonna
okay.
we were gonna discuss
We're
like
gonna
whatever,
discuss what
'cause
other people want.
we don't know
for
what
that.
that other award's gonna be technically. So we'll get to MVP now, and I think a lot of the names that we've mentioned for these other awards are
That's what I
gonna
was
pop
gonna
up
say.
again. So I think obviously it's Steven Madonna, it's Gabe, it's probably Rob. Like a lot of captains are.
I just won't say Rob just because like his numbers are just not
Yeah.
matched
No,
up with the
yeah.
three of us.
I think
I would
that
agree with
Rob
you.
will be
Me,
fourth in
Steve,
those
and-
rankings.
Yeah,
but
me, Steve, and Josh, our stats are just insane
Yeah.
like every season.
Yeah, so
I'm not gonna pick myself again. I'm gonna probably go Steve though. He can really carry a team.
Yeah.
Like he can. I
And
don't know.
I
When
think-
you, obviously, like we know that Josh can carry a team, but like Steve's carrying a team while also playing team basketball.
and
Like it's just different.
Steve's
like,
gonna have to carry a team this year that with 3
Hoopers,
basketball.
yeah.
Yeah. So I think that if
He just
Ste-
drafted his boys.
Yeah,
Yeah, basically.
yeah.
basically.
Which is honestly very funny
Yeah.
because I feel like that's not what Steve would normally do.
This is the first time I've seen him like have
Yeah.
a team like this.
Yeah.
Like
It'll. I think that if Steve wants to have a good year, he's gonna have to play an MVP form
Yeah.
for his team.
and
So
I feel like that's what he's gonna do.
He will.
Steve always
He
comes
will,
out,
regardless.
He always comes out and shows out, bro.
I'm gonna
Always.
go. I'm gonna go Steve for MVP.
I'm with that. It's
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be.
I think
between
it's Steve or
and
Madonna. Really,
Oh.
I can see Madonna too. I don't
Yeah,
know.
just
That-
because
Gabe's gonna
how
drop
it-
60
yeah.
and have 30
Yeah.
rebounds.
Always.
This is a
Like,
very rough award rankings here. So like,
I can't say myself just because like the other two like really play both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
I don't be playing D like that.
That's true.
Yeah.
I really have to be amped up for me to like want to play D.
Someone
like,
talking to you.
Yeah, like fucking when you guys are on the fucking sidelines talking shit. Like
that
makes me want to clamp the fuck up. Like,
we know how to get in his head.
Yeah.
It's always the dudes on the sideline.
It's always Johnny. It's always fucking Johnny.
He brings a little camping
chair. Yeah, he starts
Yeah.
talking shit. Fucking dude has some slacks on, like he's coming out of a fucking Abercrombie commercial, and dude
His
is talking
hat.
shit on the
Johnny
sidelines.
just got
Yeah.
astray.
Buy my hat.
Johnny got astray.
So it's like, fuck, bro. But yeah,
Johnny had nothing to do with this
Nothing to do
conversation.
with this
he had nothing to do with it, but it's always him, bro. Like he, like low key, and then other people will chime in. I'm like, oh, they're bullshitting.
Yeah. New driver league sponsor, Forgiven Hats. Johnny's
come on.
brand. Come on,
Come
Johnny.
on, give us a
Let's make
sponsor.
it happen, Johnny. Talk to the commissioner.
Shit, that's actually true. We need sponsors.
Yeah, well,
Bro, that would be tough as hell.
I think our
Not
Brisk
gonna lie.
contract
Our
ran
Brisk
out.
contract ran out about
They didn't
6
renew
years
it.
ago.
Yeah, they-
Honestly, we could have put out another commercial, but it just didn't work out.
That was
like
an OG though.
Yeah, that was an
Yeah.
OG.
I wanted Ryan to get us
if
in
I-
with
if I
Barstool, you know?
If I have that Brisk clip, I might have to throw it in here
That
somewhere.
fucking Ryan.
When you're hanging with the boys, don't you just love to crack a nice cold brisk?
Ryan kid's good for nothing except gay jokes. All he does is fucking say gay jokes. Bro.
Hey, you responded.
I literally was trying to go around the question. Dude would not let up. Like,
If I was making money, this video would not get monetized too.
No.
But yeah. Shout out Ryan Gaffney.
Shout out Gav League sub.
Yeah, let's go, Ryan.
If you ever need a sub, text him.
fuck you, Ryan. Dead ass. Stop with the fucking texting me, bro. For real. Like, that's just
What are you
annoying
gonna
as
block
fuck.
his number?
I
Restraining
might,
order.
like, bro. I don't want to do that, but like, yeah. I'm gonna drive
Come
past
on,
his
he's
house.
such a nice kid.
I'm gonna drive past his house today.
We
and
can go
just-
there right now.
I just need to flip his fucking house off. I love Mr. and Miss Gaffney though, for sure.
It's all love.
I love. All right. On
I
that note,
gotta go eat dinner, man. We gotta close this out. So yeah, back at it with season 3 of the game plan, season 7 of Suffield Driveway League. We will be doing this every week. We'll be getting episodes out before every game day. I'm gonna aim for, depending on when we film during the week, I'm gonna try to get it out Fridays, maybe sometimes Saturdays. So hopefully find some sort of consistency. I'm gonna be making the weekly highlights again. If anyone wants season mixtapes, reach out, or just single game after the game. You know the deal. It's been the same deal for the last 7 seasons, $10. So yeah, with that being said, closing it out. We will see you guys next Friday/Saturday. Peace.
Drink brisk, the official drink of the Suffield Driveway League.